Hey guys, Beta here. This is a recent match I played in my IS-8 on Fisherman's Bay. As we look at the initial team composition here, you're going to notice there's 3 RD per side. What that means is I do not want to sit in the open. I want hard cover. Where am I going to get hard cover? In that city. That's where I'm headed. So I'm just going to fast forward as I get in a position here. Now you'll notice there's only 3 out of the 4 heavies moving with me, no TD support, which is okay, there's only 2 TDs. But we do have the mediums, or at least 2 mediums, lining up on that E line. Now they'll provide support later in the game. Perfect, so I'm now moving into position. I'm covering this the 7 sort of 8 line, and we've got someone else kind of covering that 8-9 line, just trying to figure out where they're first going to pop out, and lo and behold, they're on the other line. So right now I'm just swinging around, adjusting, trying to support that IS who's unfortunately just sitting out in the open, looking to get killed. You know, I write to him to let him know, hey, you should be falling back right now. This is not a good idea for you to be sitting out in the open against, tier 9 and a tier 8. Fortunately, he does not listen, and he's gone. 2 minutes into the match, we lose one of our heavies. So now it's down to the IS-6 and myself, and we've got a scout. Now that scout's actually exceptionally useful as it allows me to stay behind cover and keep their tanks lit up. So kudos to that scout, he did a really good job. So right now I'm noticing that I can actually get some shots in on the that F line. Line up on the Pershing, take a shot, get a hit. So here right now, that I think it's the E-75, he's lit up as a result of that scout tank. I'm able to then stay well behind the bushes, maintaining my cover, my camo rating, and get effective fire into that E-75 and that 112. So I was actually lined up on the 112 there, and at the last second, E-75 just moved into the shot. So as I was shooting, he actually ended up absorbing the shot, which was way better, because that 112 was actually on fire and about to die anyways. So with this E-75, really what I'm trying to do is aim for his lower plate, if possible. So you see those mediums are now in the action, so we've now got a local advantage of 4 tanks shooting at 1 tank. Aim for the lower plates, shoot, and he's dead. Now the last tank I saw in the city was actually a Conqueror that popped up. That Conqueror was way out of the play the whole time, really did nothing effective for his team. So now the play is for us to move around, and basically, again, put ourselves in a situation with 2 or 3 on 1. Now, if those 3 tanks had grouped up all together and made a push, things may have been different. However, 2 of them came, now we're dealing with 1. So it's allowed us to ensure that we have more tanks and more guns shooting at them than they have shooting at us. So the IS-6 in the team is getting very aggressive here, and he's pushing forward. I'm moving to quickly support. What I'm actually going to try to do is get around the back of the Conqueror, so if the IS-6 is taking frontal shots, I can take rear shots, putting the Conqueror in a position where he can't win. Unfortunately, the IS-6 I think is the same idea I do, so he moves around as well. Only for both of us to realize that the Conqueror's gone. So the IS-6 continues to pursue him. I decide to try to reestablish that sort of front-rear superiority and head back to where I was originally coming from to see if I can get any side shots in on the Conqueror as he's dealing with that IS-6. Get a shot in, track him, and the IS-6 finishes him off. So we've now cleared the city. We're up 10-6. We've got basically Artie and some TDs left. There's actually a little light tank here that I see as I'm moving forward, and he's not paying attention to me. He's fleeing, and now he's dead. So given the TDs were on the opposing team were sort of, you know, staying in the cap area, I thought they'd be more concerned with our TDs pushing down the one line. So I was a little bit surprised, but I actually ate a shot there. So I'm sitting on about 502 health, and I'm just not feeling that courageous anymore. I'd really prefer that IS-6 push out in the open, light up the remaining TD, and I can move around and get side shots, hopefully avoiding any fire the whole time. So just waiting for that ISU to get lit up by someone. And there he is, not pointed towards me. I actually get a good side shot in on him. I quickly move around just to make sure I'm not going to get killed at the end of this match. Plant myself in the cap circle, finish him off in the rear, and win the match. Thanks for watching.